Hi, I'm Jake from JacobTubeHD. Welcome back to the movie you want to talk about. The show that has never been on a bullet train, but it looks fun. I might try it someday. Apparently a fun stereotype is that autistic people are obsessed with trains. I'm autistic, and I'm not obsessed with trains. I mean, I had some Thomas the Tank Engine toys and a train whistle when I was a kid, but trains were never one of my special interests. I don't understand why, but loving trains is apparently the stereotype. My whole room is a collage of my special interests, and yet trains were just never one of them. You know, this just isn't right. I love fitting into stereotypes. It's not right that other autistic people get to fit into the stereotype, and I don't. I want to be the walking stereotype. Being a stereotype is easy. Everyone would know exactly what I'm about. The way I hyperfixate on the things I'm obsessed with just screams that I need to get a life. But if I'm not the stereotype, then how are people going to know that I'm hyperfixated on everything behind me because I'm autistic and not because I don't have a life and need to touch grass? So, I want to watch a movie about a train so I can finally start my obsession with trains. I'm ready to go full throttle with my love for trains after watching this movie. This movie will be responsible for my upcoming special interest so I can finally fit into the stereotype I was born for. This is Bullet Train. This film is about Ladybug getting back into the assassin game by taking the simple mission of snatching a briefcase and returning it to its owner in one piece. The problem is that 5 other assassins are also after this briefcase for their own reasons. Now they all have to fight for this briefcase on a speedy bullet train heading to Kyoto. This film has an all-star cast including Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Brian Tyree Henry, Joey King, Bad Bunny, and many others. Similar to actual bullet trains, this film is a wild ride. We have a wild cast of characters here, and they're all so much fun to watch. This star-studded cast brings so much life to these characters, and all of them get enough screen time to fully flesh out these characters and have you connect with them. We even have enough time to dive into their backstories and why they're on this train trying to get the briefcase. They're also just all hilarious characters. My personal favorites are Lemon and Tangerine just because of how electric the chemistry is between Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry, producing this film's funniest moments. Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt, is also a fun standout, with him trying to take a non-violent approach to getting this briefcase, which makes it funny when he ends up having to kill someone. The trope of people chasing a MacGuffin is done to death, but the story bringing all these people together keeps you engaged throughout the duration of the film. Especially with little pieces of dialogue that can mean nothing in the moment actually come back and mean a lot to the story by the end of the movie. I really love the pacing of the film. It feels fast like a bullet train, but you're able to digest every piece of information you learn about the characters and this world despite the fact that you fly through this 2-hour runtime. The fast pace this film has also worked excellently for the action scenes, because every beat in these fight scenes feels so swift and precise. Even the camera movements help heighten my feelings towards the fight scenes in this film. This film is a blast with fun characters, incredible action, and a gripping story keeping you hooked throughout the whole ride. Bullet Train gets a 4 out of 5 diesels. That was an amazing movie, but it didn't get me obsessed with trains. I don't understand it. Why can't I fit into the box that people shove other autistic people into? I love boxes. I think I can fit into a box. I've tried and I've been able to fit into one. Why can't I fit into a box that's obsessed with trains? I watched a whole movie that took place on a cool looking train and I couldn't get into trains after watching it. You know, maybe I'm just too different and unique to fit into any stereotype, and I should celebrate the fact that I don't fit into what a stereotypical autistic person looks like, since any of us that are on the spectrum are also beautifully unique. Nah, I just need to fly to Japan and ride on a bullet train many times in order to realize how much I love trains. Yeah, it's expensive to fly out to Japan, get a passport, book a hotel, and get multiple tickets to ride on a bullet train to random places in Japan, but it will be worth it to finally fit into the stereotype I was destined to fit into. Neurotypicals, you will finally realize that I am in fact autistic.